Hey, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me always is T-Money, king of
puppies.
There you go. We're trying to do this real quick. What was the date? The 15th? All right. 15th and 16th of April 2019. Review of Raw and Smackdown. So here we go. Starting off Raw, it's the shakeup, which is only for this week, because I thought by the looks of it we were going to do it another week, but nope. He says we're not. So we'll see. Starting off, we have Stephanie McMahon with the egotistical best in the world, Shane McMahon now, in which case the first draftee would be interrupted by, I thought it was just him jumping. Nope. He is the first draft for Monday Night Raw. The Miz jumps Shane McMahon and beats the living hell out of him as much as he can, because he's not going to be able to do it now that he's on Raw and Shane McMahon's in charge of SmackDown. So we got the aggressive Miz on Monday Night Raw. Let's see if he stays aggressive and not a heel. That'd be interesting. Next up, we have a tag team match. It would be the surprising Aleister Black and Ricochet stating that they will be on Raw alongside the Raw tag team champions Hawkins and Ryder versus the former Raw champions, the Revival, and the newly, and I already told him this when we found out after Monday Night Raw on Tuesday, but I'll say it again. They were known as War Machine throughout the world. They're known as War Raiders on NXT, and here we go again. Their names are changed because now they're on Monday Night Raw. War Machine, War Raiders, they are now known as the Viking Experience. What the hell?
I already knew that, because that's what WWE does. When you're on NXT, you keep your name, but if you're on Raw and SmackDown, WWE wants to change your name.
No, they're not known as the War. Nothing. That's the Vikings.
Think about it.
Period.
Think about it, Sergio. That's what they did for Rusev and Cesaro and Andre.
Well, I can only say this. The only thing that disappoints me and upsets me is the name. Other than that, having them on Raw is nothing to be upset about. They are going to be really bringing in the tag team division to new heights on Monday Night Raw. And even singles competitors. But they're definitely tag team material beyond anything. Next up, we would have Finn Balor versus another new draftee to SmackDown to Raw is Andrea. Cien Almas.
No, they call me.
Cien Almas.
Can't call me that anymore.
Cien Almas.
Can't call me that anymore.
Nah, I don't care. I'll still call him that. I practiced so long, just to stick with the freaking name, because I'm bad with names, and you telling me I can't say it no more. Fuck you.
Vince Man Twitch does do that. When they do that, they change their names.
Wait. I'm trying to remember, because I know she was playing a part of it. I'm trying to think. Yep, she did. With Selena Vega. And to that, Selena Vega is married to Aleister Black. One couple, if you're not including Triple H and Stephanie, of course. And that's going to be fun. Oh, another couple. Duh. Well, we'll talk about that later, because they're not mentioned yet. Yeah, you'll see. I'll mention it.
Just show me the name.
Oh, yeah, I will. Believe me. I'm going down the list. So, next up, because thanks to Selena Vega, thanks to her helping her associate, Andrea, Cien Almas, she managed to get the win for her client, defeating the Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor. Next up, we would have a match with Elias versus another draftee to Monday Night Raw from SmackDown, Rey Mysterio. He interrupts Elias and beats his ass up, only for poor Rey to be another Attitude Era fighter.
He's not Attitude Era.
He's not?
No, ruthless aggression.
Ruthless aggression, well. One of the old favorites, really. To be another victim of the freak, Lars Sullivan. He just put his ass out. Next, we would have Bobby Roode and Chad Gable challenging anybody in the back since they haven't gotten any airtime, really a losing streak for them. The team of Glorious ends up getting put in the newly found Uso Penitentiary.
And for sad news, they decided to break them to a
Who?
Bobby Roode and Chad Gable.
Ah. Why? One of them went to went to SmackDown?
Yeah, it's Chad Gable.
Oh, they didn't show him? But we'll talk about that later. Because there's a bunch of people.
They talked about it on social media.
Ah. The Usos are very happy to know that they were running SmackDown and are now on Raw to test their skills against the new blood that they're going to be facing. Next up, we have Sami Zayn completely denounce Montreal as his hometown. And he was having fun dancing around with Alexa Bliss on a Moment of Bliss. She's still on Raw and she moved to SmackDown. They didn't say that.
Well, yeah, I have to read about that. I think so.
Okay. Next, we have news that the Iconics versus Bayley since Sasha Banks is injured, the newly appointed female roster is Naomi, bringing the glow to Monday Night Raw. And that will make third couple to Monday Night Raw, Jimmy and Naomi.
You know, Sasha Banks is not happy with the way he's treating her.
Yeah.
She hopes to make some changes because she's not coming back till they do. If they don't do it, she said she's gonna quit.
Damn. Thanks to the team of Naomi and Bayley, they defeated the Iconics, the tag team women champions. So that's something to do. EC3 then comes out to expect an open challenge to anybody and gets Braun Strowman. And straight out the gate, when the bell rings, he just mows him, throws him, takes him up to the ramp. I think it becomes a no contest.
You forgot to mention Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio got freaking destroyed. I mentioned that. And then thanks to him, he gets thrown to the freaking billboard or neon lights on stage, and then thrown off the stage by Braun Strowman. EC3, poor EC3.
I thought he was a joke anyway.
Not really. He's not a joke. He's pretty much a good athletic heel.
I think he's such a say it's a joke.
Becky Lynch versus Ruby Riott. That is what I was talking about. Because, believe it or not, I haven't seen this, but I've actually seen the trailer for it on YouTube. It's supposed to be the Performance Center for WWE.
Yeah.
One of the things they showed was the wedding for Shara Logan, and her husband, who's the bald guy of the War Raiders, aka the new found name, the Viking Experience.
Speaking of the Riot,
so that's fifth couple.
But speaking of the Riot Squad, you know they broke up?
Who?
They broke them up because of the shakeup. The Riot Squad.
No, they were on Raw.
They broke.
Who's on SmackDown?
I heard it's Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan.
Oh, damn, that takes it back. So there's only 4 couples that we know of on Raw. Damn. Your phone. It would blur. So other than that, let's see what is next. Becky Lynch, I believe, won her match with the disarm her. Next, we would have, and I kind of figured this was going to happen. I figured if they were giving a big name to team up with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins against Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre, it had to be AJ Styles is on Raw. The house that AJ Styles built, he now moved out and is now on Monday Night Raw.
And no, of course he's not. It's been reported he's not happy about it. The shakeup.
And apparently he gets the win for his team. taking down Bobby Lashley. And that would be it. But we can say this. Oh, no. Well, give us a second. We'll get with SmackDown and we'll mention that at the beginning of it. All right? And we're back. Okay. Here is where things get interesting. So first, we got to mention the Kevin Owens show congratulating Kofi Kingston, since he didn't get the chance last time, on winning the WWE Championship belt alongside Xavier Woods. And everybody was wondering, where's Big E? The answer to that is because last week, Big E was badly injured. By what? Did you?
Yes, he wrestled a match.
And what was injured?
If I know, his leg.
Don't tell me it was the splits.
Yeah, it was.
No, not the splits. No.
Yeah, they said he responded to what he saw on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like that. The whole thing was.
Yeah. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Because Kevin Owens is working on being a babyface, he actually wants to be the fourth member of the New Day, a fill-in for Big E, and instead of calling himself Big K, he called himself Big O. They crowned him with a horn and put on a freaking vest, and throughout the whole episode, it was mostly trying to make Kevin Owens a member of the New Day. It would make him filled with positivity. And he did. Surprisingly, he did. He did it. He ate a whole freaking stack of pancakes on the plate. It was hoping he didn't throw up. He didn't. Thank God. And we'll talk about that match later. And he actually did the entrance. He got the whatever. They made him really crunk it. So we'll talk about that later. But here's the thing. The first match of the night would feature the first inductee from Monday Night Raw. First draft. Sorry, pick. Inductee.
First draft pick.
Sorry, that's the word that came to mind. First draft pick from Monday Night Raw to Tuesday Night SmackDown Live is none other than the Cruiserweight Finn Balor fighting Mustafa Ali. And it just says Ali. What the fuck?
Well, they changed it. That's what they do.
Fuck you.
Triple H misman his idea.
Yep. Straight up, Finn Balor won that match against Ali. Ali put up a good fight. But here's the thing. With this information, we have to confirm this. And he did, because he says that reports said that none other than Samoa Joe, after the show, showed his face to Monday Night Raw as a new draft as well. He wasn't mentioned, but with this, we know for sure you can't have two middle-class title belts on one show. That meant the United States title would have to go to Raw, in which it did. He confirmed it.
That's what he's been doing. You can't, because like it would make sense to have both middleweight titles on one show.
Hell yeah.
If they weren't doing the draft thing, make it to like a Raw Super Show, that'll make more sense.
Oh, I almost forgot about this, because I'm looking at this next match, Carmella versus Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair wins, but after the match on Monday Night Raw with Becky Lynch against Ruby Riott, it would be Natalia, who actually issues a challenge to Becky Lynch that she wants the Raw Women's title belt. Lacey Evans is then coming out to say that she doesn't deserve it, and then issues a match to Natalia to fight, which they did. It wasn't on here. Why was it on here? Ooh, hello. Somebody's messed up. I'm glad I remember that. And oddly enough, after hitting her woman's right and a freaking, what do you call this? It's a moonsault, but she freaking is on the second rope, does a 180 jump, and bounces off the top rope into Natty with a moonsault. Is
she facing the rope, or?
No, she was facing her and then went boing.
What's it called?
Is that? corkscrew? Spring moonsault?
Spring, probably.
What do you call it? Spring saw moonsault? What the fuck? Everything gets heated. Becky Lynch comes to the ring on SmackDown this time, only for just about everybody, almost everybody, as far as the women's division is concerned, to come to the ring. We would have my girl is on, one of my favorites, Ember Moon is on SmackDown. Yes! The Eclipse is on SmackDown Live. And she would issue her challenge against the top dog, the man, Becky Lynch, only to have another draft pick.
Top woman, not top dog. Top dog is
It's a term. One of the term. Top player, top dog.
Top woman.
Top woman. The man. In which case, it would be Bayley that shows up, and now we can confirm we have 3 of the 4 horsewomen on SmackDown Live. Bayley, Charlotte, Becky. No Charlotte. I mean Sasha. Because of, we already covered that. She wants some changes made, otherwise she's going to leave. Otherwise. What the hell did I say? Anyway. After that came the Iconics, because they're bragging about their belts. 2 belts. Becky's got 2 belts. And here comes Paige, about to reveal her tag team that she wanted to reveal, that has been hyped up to this point, and it's Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. That comes out.
They're thinking it's them.
Yeah, it wasn't. I knew that was not them, because you could see the face on Paige. And she announced who would be her representatives, meaning she's going to be a manager to this new tag team.
I don't know if that's going to happen, bro, because they probably won't let her do it because of her injury.
No, manager, meaning she's not wrestling.
No, no. They won't let you come. They won't let her come in. I know she's not wrestling, but they won't let her manage her the rest of the tag team because of her injury.
We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see how it works.
Miss Man has reported today they won't let her do that.
Well, we'll wait. We'll wait and see. Because that's how I see it. Anyway, it would be none other than what I can only call Team Japan. Because Asuka's still on SmackDown, the Empress of Tomorrow, and the new draft pick from NXT, former NXT Women's Champion, Kairi Sane, winner of the first Maylung Classic, as Asuka's partner. She could have picked a better partner. It's from her home Japan too. For a second there, I thought Kairi Sane was going to come, but she hasn't won an NXT champion yet. That's going to be interesting. And they just straight up brawl, and Team Japan is standing tall.
Well, now she's on SmackDown. She can't go back to NXT.
Duh. Io Shirai is who I was talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said something else. Then after that scramble, we would have an 8-woman tag team match. Ultimately, I'm about to prove something wrong with this. Ultimately, Kairi Sane, Ember Moon, Asuka, and Bayley defeating Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and the Iconics. Woo! Meaning Becky Lynch didn't fight in that match that night. And of course we have, I have to finish this up real quick. We would have the pancake eating, the talk, the showcase, and it would be thanks to Kevin Owens, the New Day won their match against Rusev, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the fill-in guy for a 6-man tag, one half of the bar, Cesaro. After that, we would have an hyped up announcement from Vince McMahon himself, saying he's one of the most biggest superstars to come to SmackDown. And it was Elias. That's it. All hype and all disappointment. He hasn't lived up to that expectation of WWE stands for Walk with Elias. But when you got AJ Styles leaving SmackDown to Raw, you know they gotta fill in the big guns to fill in that slot. And then comes out Roman Reigns to be that spot. Woohoo! We got the freaking. We got the big dog.
And sadly, people are still booing him.
Oh, I don't give a damn. I love Roman Reigns right now. I love the fact that he punched both Elias and Mr. McMahon. He punched both of them. He don't care what Vince says. He don't care. He says, from now on, SmackDown's my yard. The house that AJ Styles has been broken down and is now the yard of the big dog, Roman Reigns. Yeah.
And sadly, the report was about SmackDown ratings, they lost.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And speaking about Paige, I'm sorry, Sergio, but
What?
they won't allow her to manage those to win.
We'll have to wait and see. Because if she shows up next week with them.
No, they said, period. She's not coming out.
Well, like I said, we'll have to wait and see. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. But seeing is believing. So if she shows up.
She agreed to it.
Okay. I'm just saying. If she shows up next week in their corner or as their representative, even if she doesn't go out in the ring, is she still technically their manager?
Well,
by default. By showcase.
But do you hear her say anything about managing them? She said she's going to.
Yes, she's representing, she said.
Representing don't mean they're managing, bro.
If you say you represent somebody, that means you walking with them. You're just not wrestling with them.
But they're not going to let her come in that ring with them.
Whatever. Anyway, for now, we're going to have to see if we can, if possible, do the 205 and NXT tomorrow, since I haven't seen NXT, because I might have to reboot my phone because the downloading speed is so slow.
So you mentioned having R-Truth.
R-Truth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They didn't mention that again. They didn't mention that either. Son of a bitch. Okay, thank you for reminding me. I was about to forget that. We would have a match. Yeah, that's what happened. That's right. After Charlotte beats Carmella, R-Truth is there to try and cheer her up. And here comes Lars Sullivan attacking R-Truth, making him the fourth attack, but the fifth victim, if you count both Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, being second and third to be assaulted by Lars Sullivan, the genetic freak. And he is another draftee. We all thought he was going to be on Raw. Nope. They got Braun Strowman, so we got our own monster on SmackDown Live, the genetic freak, Lars Sullivan. And he lays R-Truth out and has his eyes on freaking Carmella, and she's smart enough to get the hell away. I'm thinking possibly somebody would come out to save her, like maybe, I don't know, Big Kaz, because that was her boyfriend or something.
But he's fired. Bro.
I know, right? I was thinking, like, oh shit, Big Kaz comes back.
No, they broke up.
I know. You know, I don't know what happens outside, because they don't talk about it often. And if they do, I don't look it up. You do. That's why you're one of the research guys besides Mikey. And of course, we got to mention our boys. Shout out to our boys, Xavier Hill and Mike Henry. A link to their YouTube pages will be in descriptions down below, as always. And a shout out to the 5 other remaining members of the Heavens Monsters podcast: Renee, Farrell, Andre, Chris Petrie, and Delvin. As which, ladies and gentlemen, was there anything we missed?
Let's see.
I think we covered everything. They showcased. Oh, that's right. They another draftee to SmackDown to Raw. I saw the image was Eric Young from Sanity. The leader of Sanity has just been drafted to Raw, and Sanity is
no more.
Yeah, well,
because the other
maybe
the other
they could be the tag team of Sanity on SmackDown.
Well, it depends on when they get drafted, because there's only 2 now. The other one asked for his release.
Nobody said anything about Nikki Cross either. Where's she at?
She's not a Sanity member. They want her to be. They want her to be on her own. And like
she'll always be a Sanity member by the fans.
Yeah, no.
She will.
But and the other dude from Sanity, he has asked for his release.
Which one? The tall guy or the big guy?
The big guy.
Damn, guy from Wales. Big hairy dude. Damn it. That sucks. Then that's definitely not a tag team. That's what you were talking about. Okay. So where that other guy went, I don't know. No talk on Daniel Bryan or Eric Rowan after WrestleMania either.
Oh, speaking of, there's another wrestler asked for his release.
Who?
Luke Harper.
You mean the guy who was on
Crazy
freaking...
Eye, the Crazy Eye.
No, I know you know. The guy who was on freaking WrestleMania Andre the Battle Royal Memorial.
Yes.
And he just asked for his release.
Yeah, he's asking for his release.
What the fuck? Well, I'd be happy to see where he ends up if he's still wrestling. That's the thing. So, we'll have to see. Anything else?
Ronda Rousey wants to be a mother, but that's gonna probably affect her job because they had an issue with that.
Yeah, because she's supposed to be airtime and shit.
Yeah.
Too bad. She wants to be a mom. She's gonna be a mom.
They fired some women who tried to do that though.
We'll see.
And they also one of these women sued they for that, but they never win. These women didn't win.
I don't think she's a suing type.
No. Well, I
don't think Ronda's a suing type. I think she's the one who wants to sell it in the ring, kind of type.
They sue women. They're female superstars who are trying to get pregnant when they still in a contract with WWE.
I have to wait and see then, because I can't say nothing. That's her. That's Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
She wants to get sued. She wants to have a kid in the process of being sued.
And they get fired.
Sad but true. I'm not gonna say no to that.
Yeah.
When you sign a contract, you gotta be representative. A lot of superstars get freaking chewed out for doing some shenanigans or uploading stuff that makes their company look bad because they represent it. So that sucks. Anyway, I think that's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's end this night. I think your ride's here. Did you call it?
No, they ain't here yet.
Let's say we got to hand to that. That's it. You like this video? Give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, hit that notification bell for the next update and upload for the Heavens Monsters podcast. As always, enjoy your day, enjoy your night. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Peace.